Hey guys, it's your girl Jess Chefin, aka Jess Sayin. So today I will be making my holiday Jess Sayin mac and cheese. Can't wait for you guys to try it. Stay tuned, love bunnies. So, to speed up the process, I did a couple of things before actually starting the video. But in general, you're going to need a Pyrex pan, depending on your family size, for Thanksgiving. I actually make the super large aluminum. You're going to need seasoning salt. So this is Jess Sayin's recipe. However you want to season, that's just up to you. But I'm just letting you know how Jess Sayin does it, okay? So, imperial butter, cheese, an egg. You'll need 1 egg, or if you're making a larger size for the big pan, I use 2 eggs, and then like half a cup of milk. So I already went ahead and made my noodles, and basically I'm just going to kind of walk you guys through how Jess Sayin makes her mac. So I made my noodles already, and so I made my noodles already. And basically, now I am ready to start in my dish. So I drained them already, and because they're hot, I just use a spatula. But basically, I just make my my mac, just how I would make lasagna. So this may be familiar to some. Some people may not know about this technique, but this is just what I do. And then I take my seasoning and I lightly sprinkle the first layer. So then I take, after my seasoning, I take my cheese. I literally just stick my hand. Ooh, my elbow kind of ashy. Ooh. Anyway, cheese in my hand. I've already washed my hands. Y'all know how I play about that. Sanitation is just nasty. And I also preheated my oven. So I literally sprinkle. A lot of people ask me what kind of cheese I use. I literally just use marble, like a marble mix, which has a couple of different blends of cheese, mild and sharp cheddar. Depending on your family, you know, they may not like sharp cheddar or mild cheddar, but everybody in my house eat it, so boop. Then after that first layer of cheese, you're going to add butter. Generally 4 pats of butter, 1 for each corner. 1 for each corner. So, as everybody prepares for the holidays, I just want to remind everyone to be safe. Remember what the season is really about. And, you know, I just really want people to be safe and to enjoy themselves this holiday season. But y'all are super funny with this things black people do. Thanksgiving, hashtag Black Thanksgivings, families. It's funny, all of it. This reminds me of my family. So after I've done the butter mixture, I sprinkle another layer of noodles. Now I don't get too noodle happy because most people want the cheesy goodness and stuff. So I'm very light on the noodles. And I don't add seasoning to every layer. So every other layer, because seasoning is already salty, plus butter is salty, plus cheese is salty. Again, super handful of cheese. And I'm making this for a party. This isn't what people will be eating at my Thanksgiving dinner. So it's on a small pan, but I will show you guys what a full layer looks like in one hot second. So I'm just curious, who's had a patty pie? Comment below, I'm interested. Still haven't had it. I'm not a huge sweet potato person, like with the pie, but all the hype got me wanting to try one. So I add butter in almost every layer again. So I've added my cheese and butter. And this is what your layer should be. I'm curious to see how other people make mac and cheese. And I don't know if it was just because I was at work and, you know, someone was kind of asking me how I do this. And was really surprised to kind of, you know, when I described it, like, it's kind of like making lasagna. Without the ricotta, without the meat. So as you can see, I'm lightly sprinkling. So this ain't chicken, y'all. These are noodles. You don't want it. The last thing you want to do is have salty mac and cheese. They will talk about you. So I really encourage you guys to tread lightly. So a ta-ta, 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 ta-ta. Not a bop, 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 bop. This ain't chicken. This ain't fish. This ain't the turkey. Everything will season itself, meaning the butter, the cheese, all of that mixed together will help you out. So I'm going to hurry up and layer this. I've given you guys all the tools, so I want to hurry up and finish layering it so I can give you how I do the top. BRB. Hey y'all. Okay, so I'm almost to my last layer, and I want to show you guys how I do the last layer because I feel like that's a very important step. So this is where we are so far. You can see that I'm almost to the rim, but not quite. So this last layer, again, like lasagna, it's nothing rocket science. It's no secret. I just one day, my mom for Thanksgiving was like, I don't feel like cooking mac and cheese, or Jess, you should make it this year. And you know, I followed her recipe, but I make it better than her. Hey mom. So I don't know what that's all about, but here's my last layer. So I'm putting my macaroni on, and I know a lot of people are like, well, how much macaroni do you use and things like that. Honestly, I still kind of suck at that, but I would say this pan right here was 1 box of this. So that is 1 pound. Man, we put stuff in the pounds, that sounds like a whole lot, but yeah, pretty much 1 pound, or like maybe 75% of this box. I don't believe in using all the noodles, so if there's extra noodles, fam, it's just gonna be extra noodles. We're not having noodle casserole here. So after I put on my noodles, lightly seasoned, very lightly. Then I'm gonna throw on my cheese. Like, throw it, just cover it with cheese. When I say cover, like, I don't want to see a noodle. Okay. And I'm sorry for my ashy elbows, guys. I really, you know, didn't mean to offend anyone. She willikers. And I always get in trouble every Thanksgiving because they say I don't make enough. But I be trying, y'all. I be trying. I swear I be trying to make enough. So, I'm almost done layering it with cheese, and more cheddar. I play too much. Okay, so I'm gonna pull off some. If it's too much noodles, I don't want no noodle casserole. Okay, so once this layer, it looks like this. So the cheese, the mac, the seasoning, and the cheese, it should look like this. So now that we have this, you barely see noodles, I'm going to take my milk. So I've poured milk in a bowl because y'all know how I do. We use, you know, black people don't always use real supplies. So it's just milk. Like I said, about not even a half a cup. 1 egg for this pan. If you're making a huge pan, maybe 2 eggs. So more milk, more eggs. So 1 egg. Your seasonal. Season it a little bit, like a little bit more, like chicken a little bit, but you just kind of want your milk to turn the color of your seasonings. Whipping the egg, whipping the egg. Now you gotta make sure you really beat the egg, because the last thing you want is to have baked egg on top. People will know. People will know. Trust me. Just saying. Okay. So once you completely beat that egg, honey, it should look a little something. That's how your egg mixture should look. Now we want to take our egg mixture and literally pour it on the entire. You can start in the corners. You literally pour it all over the mixture. Hit them corners, hit them corners. So you should see it at the bottom of your pan. So once that's done, you want to take the rest of your butter that you have, and ideally you should have enough to do all 4 corners. Margarine is fine. You know, if you want to use low-fat cheese, that's up to you. It's not really my thing, but you know, I'm just giving you Jess Sayin's recipe. So you just want to tap each corner, the middle, with butter. So whole stick of butter, bada boom, bada bye bye. So now your pan, if your pan ain't heavy, hey, you might not have made it right. But this is what your deliciousness should appear to be like. So that's Jess Sayin mac and cheese, y'all. In the oven, foil it in the oven for 20 minutes. You should start to see the cheese melt. Now, when the cheese starts to melt, if you want that golden glow, you got to take the foil off. Don't throw the foil away, but take it off. Take it off and let it kind of brown a little bit, and there you go. So I'm about to pop this bad boy in the oven, and I'll see y'all in a minute. Boom. So here we have it. This is, the foil has just been taken off. As you guys can see, the cheese has melted, and I want to get it a little bit more of a crispy feel, so I'm gonna let it do its thing for about 5 minutes. As you can see, it's fresh out of the oven, still boiling, but you know, I talked about that hard top, you know, the crispiness. As you can see, I'm actually late where I'm supposed to be, so I had to take it out. But yeah, guys, hey guys, so thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube page, which is JessSayin. And be sure to like me on Facebook. I'm Jess Sayin. Be sure to follow my Instagram at IamJess.Sayin. Talk to y'all later. Peace out. Thanks for the support, because I'm Jess Sayin and chefing.